So here's the thing about life falling apart. It doesn't send a calendar invite. There's no dramatic music, no evil villain monologue. Just one day you wake up like, who built this life? And unfortunately, the answer is you. Yikes. And the worst part? You didn't even ruin your life in a fun way. No chaotic Vegas trip, no llama-related incident. Nope, just tiny, boring habits that felt normal, harmless. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm tired today. And suddenly, you're settling into a life that feels like a Netflix show no one asked to renew for season 3. So, in today's episode, we're talking about 7 things you must stop doing before you accidentally build a future you want a refund on. Because millions of people make these mistakes every year, and then 10 years later, they're like, what? Who signed me up for this? Again, it was you, sorry. And stick around for number 7. It hurts, like stepping on a Lego barefoot hurts. 1. Seeking validation instead of growth. Social media is basically a slot machine that gives you dopamine instead of money. You start going to the gym not to get strong, but for flexing with perfect lighting selfies. You read books, but only if the cover looks smart in a photo. You're basically doing side quests for applause. But here's the problem. Validation is rented confidence. The moment they stop clapping, boom, identity crisis. Try doing things no one will ever see. Write the weird journal entry. Practice something without posting it. Build confidence that doesn't disappear when the Wi-Fi goes out. 2. Romanticizing potential instead of progress. You know that fantasy version of yourself, the one who's productive and successful and somehow wakes up before noon? We love that person. The problem is they only exist in your head. Potential is like having a gym membership but never actually going. It sounds like growth, but it's really cardio for your imagination. Stop saying, I could if I tried. Start trying and see if you actually could. Even if it's messy, especially if it's messy. 3. Living in preparation mode forever. You plan, you prep, you gather research, you buy a cute notebook, you watch 48 hours of YouTube tutorials, and yet nothing happens. You're not preparing, you're procrastinating professionally. At some point, you just have to do the thing badly. Because perfection doesn't show up before you begin, it shows up because you began. Ask yourself, what can I start today even if it's kinda trash? 4. Confusing distraction with rest. You're tired, so you scroll, and scroll, and scroll, and now it's 2 a.m. and you are somehow more tired than before. That wasn't rest, that was digital self-harm. Rest is silence, nature, stretching, staring at the ceiling, contemplating life's meaning like the main character in a coming-of-age film. The next time you pick up your phone, ask yourself, am I resting or am I avoiding? 90% of the time, avoiding. 5. Surrounding yourself with human black holes. Some people don't drain your battery, they steal your charger too. The friend who laughs at your goals, the coworker who gossips like it's a competitive sport, the person whose entire personality is complaining. If someone makes you feel smaller every time you see them, that's not a relationship, that's a prison sentence. Choose people who clap for you even when you're in your figuring it out era. 6. Measuring life by speed, not direction. Everyone is sprinting, hustling, grinding. But you can sprint real fast straight into the wrong life. Slow progress feels lame, but it's often the only kind that lasts. Don't ask, am I ahead? Ask, am I going where I actually want? A slow climb up the right mountain always beats a quick slide down the wrong one. 7. Ignoring the quiet signals. Your body, hey, this is too much. You, adds more to-do list. Shh. Burnout doesn't knock, it breaks in. If everything feels like a lot lately, maybe that's your body sending a tiny email titled, "Please stop." Rest before you collapse. Reflect before you unravel. Listen before life puts you in airplane mode. Final thoughts. Your future doesn't crumble overnight. It crumbles in tiny, repeated choices. But guess what? Your comeback works exactly the same way. Just one decision tonight. Close the tab early. Go for the 5-minute walk. Say no to something that drains you. Small doesn't mean insignificant. Small means sustainable. And sustainable is how you win. If something hit a bit too close, don't panic. Welcome to adulthood. We're all confused here. Leave a comment telling me which habit you're quitting, because accountability is sexy. And of course, like, share, and subscribe for more content that gently bullies you into self-improvement.